Hi folks, I'm Josh and welcome to Strange Adventures, where I'm going to talk to you about cyberpunk lore. Specifically, where is Johnny Silverhand, the hero? One of the main characters that you will be talking to in 2077 is a rocker boy with a vendetta against the man, and I really love this storyline. And I have a few theories about where it might go, what we might end up doing, and especially after the Night City Wire that's come out with all the extra info on the gameplay, and also the people who've been able to actually play it so far. Let's have a rundown about a theory of where I think Johnny might be. So, obviously, where's Johnny is a question that the people of Night City have been asking for a very long time. He represented something telling truths and fighting power, because in the world of cyberpunk, huge corporations are the ones who run things. They basically are the government. Arasaka, Militech, and other huge multifaceted companies create everything from burgers to cyber arms. There's a whole wide range of fun things that they do in this dystopia, and Johnny Silverhand fought against that. Now, my story and my theory begins in the year 2020 when Johnny Silverhand was going out with a netrunner called Alt Cunningham, who one day was kidnapped. By who? Johnny didn't know, but after a bit of searching he found out Arasaka were the ones behind it. Why? Because they wanted Alt, as a world-renowned coder and creator of programs, to make something that they have been calling the Soul Killer. The Soul Killer program is intended to be used by Arasaka to download the consciousness of any netrunner who they want, I guess. For what reason, I can't really say, but after a lot of research, Johnny found out where Alt was being held, and so, now this is the most role-playing game solution I've ever heard to an in-game problem. They held a free concert outside the Arasaka corporate building where she was, as a cover to get inside. Now, I absolutely love that. It's an awesome, ridiculous way. So after, I assume, gathering his D&D party with a rogue for breaking into Arasaka and all of that, he managed to get in there, and after a lot of fighting with the Arasaka security, he found Alt Cunningham. But unfortunately, it was too late, and she was dead. But he discovered that her consciousness had been downloaded into Arasaka's mainframe, and he had a plan to recover her. Unfortunately, while he was trying to find Cunningham, he was killed by Adam Smasher, a full cyborg man who is just perplexing, and somehow, this is 2020, just remind you, is still going in 2077. So he was killed. I've read the wiki, and it says by a rifle or a shotgun. I don't know why that's important. He was killed by Adam Smasher during this raid on Arasaka. Unfortunately, the body was never recovered. There is no, and yeah, if you've ever read TV tropes, you know if there's no body, there's always the possibility that that person has survived. So the question remains, where's Johnny? The Militech assault teams were also attacking the Arasaka building at the same time, and like a nuke went off, and it was an absolute clusterfuck, which means no one knows where Johnny is. To summarize, 2020, even in parallel universes, is a crap year. Anyway, so moving on to 2077, where we, the player character, have or will gather, after I gather the main entry level missions, a chip. Now, this chip is highly valued. It is supposedly the chip that allows anyone to have the key to immortality. What that chip actually is, I'm not entirely sure. My best guesses are either A, it is a chip that somehow improves your cyberware so that your body can, I don't know, it interacts with your body chemical balance so that you are effectively immortal. Your body is immortal.
Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
Or, more likely, if it's just a tiny little chip that you can pull out and plug in to another body, it is a chip that allows you to transfer your consciousness between cyborgs or bodies or anyone with an implant. Now, I don't know if anyone else is kind of picking up on a vibe here that I've been following for like the last couple of hours as I dive deep into watching these amazing videos, gameplays, all of that, and all the lore of the Cyberpunk universe. But there's a theme evolving. Digital consciousness. There are AIs in this universe, fully conscious, unchained AIs who are free on the net, that kind of cool thing, and I really want to see that explored in the kind of Mass Effect 3 way, where if anyone's a fan of Legion, me too. Oh, so good. That storyline, I would love to see something similar to that in a Cyberpunk universe. Anyway, I digress. This immortality chip is something that V ends up with, and lo and behold, a copy of the consciousness, a digital ghost of Johnny Silverhand is also on this chip. I don't think that is a coincidence.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
It does lead me to the question of, why is Johnny Silverhand on this chip in the first place? Is the idea that it's an immortality chip just a cover for a way that maybe Alt Cunningham transferred dying Johnny's mind into the mainframe as well? Maybe they were captured. I mean, it did belong to Arasaka, but who put it on this chip? Were they trying to help Johnny escape? I have so many theories about what this could possibly allow us to explore in Cyberpunk, and these are the kind of Cyberpunk themes that I really want to see the game do a fun story about. You know, what is humanity when people can replace parts of their body, replace parts of their minds, see into other people's minds with the brain dance? Maybe all the copy of Johnny is just a really elaborate brain dance.
This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of.
Hey, we have a deal today on 2 flavors, Cuddy and Surf and Everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop.
Maybe the copy of Johnny is full and it is separated from a living body or a dead body. Who knows? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Is the Soul Killer virus, the program, still in existence? Is it what got Johnny? Is it what is now preserving and allowing the creation of this immortality chip? I think maybe yes, because Johnny would be over 100 years old if he literally did survive in a digital realm, like a Digimon, like a big old Keanu Reeves shaped Pokemon that you gotta collect all the Rocker Boys. That's what you gotta do. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, then subscribe for more Cyberpunk lore and Bloodlines 2 lore, which I am also exploring before its launch, and all the lore surrounding in the wonderful tabletop universes that I enjoy. So hopefully we will see more of that in the future, and see more of you in the future, because you are breathtaking. You really, really are. So theories in the comments. I will read them there. Goodbye. who run the world of Cyberpunk 2077. And because Cyberpunk Johnny, why did I think that was his name? Cyberpunk Johnny. Yeehaw, man, got silver guns. Silver guns. Oh my god, I'm gonna